murder, mayhem, medleys, and monster trucks. Now with 30% more murder. Craig Ventresco and I play songs from the 1890s through the 1930s. Craig Ventresco and I live stream from our kitchen here in San Francisco to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram 6 days a week. Usually we play at 8 p.m., but on Fridays we don't play at all, and on Sundays we play at noon instead of 8. Yo, Hawberry. Stand-up paddleboard, Terry. Hi, Prissy. Hi, Steve. Here's the white clover blossom sweet with dew. Are you gonna sing it?
I was just playing until you got ready.
Let's sing it together. We're gonna sing this.
I would have to think about it.
Far away. And he's hoping he'll return someday.
He turned day into 3-syllable word. That was good.
I thought it deserved more than one syllable. Come back, my own, my love, dear, is true.
There's honey in my heart, and it's only for you.
There are tears in my eyes, the world calls it you.
I'm waiting and I want you, and I love
you. I'll help you with the lyrics by acting. I'll pantomime a little bit, okay?
That's all right. I was
No, I want
just
to
jamming
die.
out. I don't. We'll do it tomorrow. I know the words, sort of.
Okay.
A bold bumblebee, idly roaming o'er the lea, met a white clover blossom sweet with dew. He gave her a kiss, but she thought his love amiss, for he thought that he always would be true. But he gazed on that flower as the toy of an hour that a kindly breeze was blowing in his way. And she thought he'd forget that they ever had met, but he promised to return someday. Come back, my own, my love dear is true. There's honey in my heart, and it's only for you. There are tears in my eyes, though the world calls it dew. I'm waiting and I want you and I love but you. The bee buzzed away.
He liked to stray, so
The
he
bee
gaily.
liked to stray, so he gaily buzzed away and forgot every loving thing she said, and gave not a thought to the havoc he had wrought. Though the clover now is red, many
Were it not
were it not for the bliss of that one stolen kiss that
were it not for the bliss for that one stolen kiss. Were it not for the bliss of that one
you're
stolen
failing me. I thought you were gonna give me hand signals.
kiss. He'd be thinking lover far away, but she ne'er can forget.
For she's loyal to him yet, and she hopes that he'll return someday. what I get for trying to play music in the background while you set up.
It's funny, I couldn't pantomime the lyrics because I couldn't really remember them myself. I couldn't help you much.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
It,
I did.
Hi, Eugene.
I doubt.
I know, you're right, Terry. People say we don't rehearse. Obviously, that was well rehearsed.
It's so funny. I play with Susie Thompson in the Sneaky Freaky String Band, and she pantomimes the lyrics she makes up dances for the lyrics, so that I remember them. I love them. Anyway, so we both remember them. It really helps. It helps to have some choreography. I recommend it. No one is hard to get who can't be gotten yet, so just listen, sweet lovesick beau. If you have someone who appeals a lot to you, well, just listen, that's what you should know. I'll tell you, you gotta know how to love them. Gotta know what to do. You gotta know how to gaze in their eyes. Sigh little sighs, tell little lies. You gotta know what to tell them. Oh, the beautiful moon above. They're bound to fall, and all they need is a you gotta know how to love. Nobody's heart can't be gotten yet, so just listen, all you lovesick bones. If you have someone who appeals a lot to you, well, just listen, here's what you should know. I'll tell you, you gotta know how to love them. You gotta know what to do. You gotta know how to gaze in their eyes. Sigh little sighs, tell those little white lies. You gotta know what to do. Whenever there's a beautiful moon above, they're bound to fall, and all they need is a shove. You gotta know how to love. You gotta know how to love them. You gotta know what to do. You gotta know how to gaze in their eyes. Sigh, little sigh, tell those little white lies. You gotta know what to tell them. Whenever there's a beautiful moon above, they're bound for the all they need is a show. You gotta know how to love. You gotta know how to love them. You gotta know what to do. You gotta know when they want to be kissed, how to insist when they resist. You gotta know what to buy them. Little things a baby keeps thinking of. And if you wanna keep your sweet gotta love. Hey, Michelle, what's up? How's Buster? XO to you guys. so great. So don't tell me who wrote that. It wasn't U.B. Blake. Was it Lucky Roberts?
It was Evie Blake.
It was U.B. Blake.
You should have stuck with your...
That's one of my favorites. I know, you should have stuck with your guns. You should have...
I was going to do a charade for you, but I couldn't think of how to do
Chevy
it.
Chase. That would be hard.
What's the next song?
Yeah, that was the greatest. I love that song a lot.
Nice harmonizing.
What? Shucks. Gee, I don't know what to do. Somebody requested, did you request That Certain Feeling? Did someone request that? I can't remember from 30 seconds ago. Let's see. Someone requests, we can't do Pony Boy this soon. Oh no. Every time I say I don't know what to do. Drea to the rescue.
Hi, Drea.
This life's a play from the start. It's hard to play for a part when there's an ache in your heart all day. I have my dreams till the dawn. I wake to find they are gone. But still the play must go on, they say. When I pretend I'm gay, I never feel that way. If I keep painting the clouds with sunshine, when I hold back a tear to let a smile appear, I will be painting the clouds with sunshine. Painting the blues, beautiful hues, colored with gold and gold rose. And the cloud trying to drown all of my woes. Though things may not look bright, they will turn out alright if we keep painting the clouds with sunshine. This life's a play from the start. It's hard to play through a part when there's an ache in your heart all day. I have my dreams to the dawn. I wake to find they are gone. But still the show must go on, they say. When I pretend I'm gay, I never feel that way. I'm only painting the clouds with sunshine. When I hold back the tears to let a smile appear, I'm only painting the clouds with sunshine. Painting the blues, beautiful hues, colored with gold and gold rose. Playing the clown, trying to drown all of my woes. Though things may not look bright, they'll all turn out alright if I keep painting the clouds with sunshine. Painting the clouds with sunshine.
Oh, I should sing that for John. Let's see. And so, what's a good key? So, good friends, here we are again, all by myself in the moonlight. Boys were made for girls, and girls were made for boys, made to share each other's cares and joys. Life without a mate is like an empty plate. What did Adam do before he met his fate? There ain't no sense sitting on a fence all by yourself in the moonlight, and there ain't no thrill by a watermill when you're all by yourself in the moonlight. There ain't no fun sitting beneath the trees, giving yourself a hug and giving yourself a squeeze. And it's insane strolling down the lane when you're all by yourself in the moonlight. Nobody enjoys all this traffic noise. We are told it wrecks one's equipoise. At night we may try, but we can't close our eye, 'cause every cat for miles around begins to cry. But there ain't no lark sitting in the park when you're all by yourself in the moonlight. What good is love with the stars above when you're all by yourself in the moonlight? What good's an arm without a slender waist, without a little maid? Why, it only goes to waste. If you were king, it wouldn't mean a thing, all by yourself in the moonlight. Johnson bought a car, one day he went too far. He crashed into a lamppost, 'twas an awful jar. He landed on his head and he thought that he was dead, until the sweetie picked him up and gently said, "Your spirits droop, sitting on a stoop when you're all by yourself in the moonlight. Life's incomplete in some rumble seat when you're all by yourself in the moonlight. It's applesauce, telling yourself that you care for nobody else and that you won't be true. Love is bunk and you're surely sunk if you're all by yourself in the moonlight." To the fireflies when you're all by yourself in the moonlight. And you'll agree that you're poor company when you're all by yourself in the moonlight. Now ain't it dumb finding a cozy nook, losing a lot of sleep, listening to a brook? Let it rain, how can you complain when you're all by yourself in the moonlight? My story ends and I'm all by myself in the moonlight.
Alright. Here we go. It's Ain't Misbehavin'. Request for David Hoffman. Let's see. Though it's a fickle age, with flirting all the rage, here is a bird with self-control to have inside my cage. I know who I love best, thumbs down on all the rest. Their love has given heart and soul, so I can stand the test. All by myself, no one to talk with, but I'm happy on a shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving the one I love for you. I know for certain the one I love, something with flirting, it's just you I'm dreaming of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. it all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on a shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. I know for certain, the one I love, I'm through flirting, it's just you I'm dreaming of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. I would stay up late, don't care to go. I'm all about it, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Alright. So. Here's no for Dottie. Dottie requested "Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out." All right. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna try it to do this. Okay. Let's see. Those comments are from like 10 minutes ago. Cause you gotta touch the stadium. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, I didn't care. Carried my friends out for a good time. Buying bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. Lord, when I got busted, I felt so low. Didn't have no money, didn't have no place to go. This is the truth, Lord, without a doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. That's my man Fred. He told me the money he had spent. Tried my best to try one or two. That's the best that I could do. No, nobody let me have one lousy dime. I'm out there working bothered all the time. I'm gonna tell you this is true without a doubt. Nobody wants you when you're down and out. Lord, if I could get my hands on $1 again, I'd hold on to it till that eagle grin. I would try for just one little house. Nobody knows me when I'm down and out. Lord, I'll try for another day. Make my troubles in my own way. But I'm gonna tell you the truth without a doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. That was my signal to Craig that I was gonna resolve the chord. I don't know when it goes back or when it doesn't. I don't know when it does that or when it doesn't do that.
That was fun. Let's see.
I just don't know the song. I'll admit I don't know the song, but I appreciate the request and I have sung it a few times.
You're going to hear a song about the deep blue sea. But if that's running through your mind, mistaken you will be. Sailor songs are very nice, I'm sure you will agree. But this ain't no sailor song, as you can plainly see. Oh, there ain't no flies on Auntie, on Auntie, on Auntie. Oh, there aren't no flies on Auntie, and here's the reason why. Her face is far from hideous, but flies are so fastidious, and there ain't no flies on Auntie. That's the reason why. Oh, there ain't no flies on Auntie, on Auntie. on Auntie. Oh, there ain't no flies on Annie. And here's the reason why. At dancing, Auntie is sublime. She'll do a waltz and foxtrot time, and there ain't no flies on Auntie. And here's the reason why. I've gotta sing another verse to make this song complete. You'll always find a lot of flies around a piece of meat. Had nice weather lately, don't tell me I'm all wet. I'm gonna sing the other bit before you folks forget that there ain't no flies on Auntie, on Auntie, on Auntie. There aren't no flies on Annie, and I'll tell you the reason why. She isn't fat, she isn't thin, and she loves her little drop of milk. There ain't no flies on Auntie, and that's the reason why. Oh, there ain't no flies on Auntie, on Auntie. No, there ain't no flies on Auntie, and I'll tell you the reason why. She hates the sound of wedding chimes, 'cause she's been wed 11 times, and there ain't no flies on Annie. That's the reason why. Oh, there ain't no flies on Annie, on Auntie, on Auntie. No, there aren't no flies on Annie. That's the reason why. She doesn't drink and she doesn't smoke, but she loves to tell a dirty joke, and there ain't no flies on Annie. And that's the reason why. On Annie, this is the reason why. Well, she ain't a sap and she ain't no dunce, and she'll try anything just once, and there ain't no flies on Auntie. That's the reason why. Oh, there ain't no flies on Annie, and that's the reason why.
Buster jigs it. Alright.
Hi, Buster.
Mr. Johnson at a ball last night. Met a yellow girl, struck his fancy right. Said he, my baby, you're a gone gal now. Babe, I mean to win ya, if it makes a row. He started in to have a dance, you see. Then right away he said, oh, will you marry me? What a place for to ask a lady that. He might have known that I didn't have a pot. He squalls her up so tight he nearly choked her, and that was the very thing that provoked her. She called that man down, you know, right in the middle of the floor. Well, don't you go to getting a funny Mr. Johnson. Don't you go to getting funny Mr. Johnson just because I let you talk to me. You needn't think that you are in the family. I just remember that I is a perfect lady. Don't you let your actions get a bit Oh, Mr. Johnson, don't get gay. That man was madder. That man was madder than an old March hare. He was exasperated that he had to swear to be insulted for a crowd, you know, was really more than he'd ever stood before. About to give the lady sass, but to tell the truth, he didn't have the brass. Saw a lot of vicious men like feel around their trusty pockets where they keep their steel. He mighty sorry how that he ever met her, and to sally out, the fellow thought he'd better. He said, I like you, yes I do, well. But she quickly answered with a yell, well, don't you go to getting a funny Mr. Johnson, don't you go to getting a funny Mr. Johnson, just because I let you talk her to me. You needn't think you are in the family, just remember that I is a perfect lady. Don't you let your actions go to get a bit too shady. I'm thinking about your manners when you're passing my way. Oh, Mr. Johnson, don't you get gay. Well, don't you go to getting a funny Mr. Johnson. Don't you go to getting a funny Mr. Johnson, just because I let you talk her to me. You needn't think that you are in the family. Well, just remember that I is a perfect lady. Don't you let your actions get a bit too shady. I'm thinking about your manners when you're passing my way. Oh, Mr. Johnson, don't you get gay.
Wow, I think we're almost done, huh?
Ah, gee. That's Mr. Johnson, don't
Well,
get
we
gay,
got-
sung by Silas Leachman.
We got stuff planned for next time, but next time isn't until Saturday. We have tomorrow off. So we'll see you on Saturday if you can make it. We love you guys lots. And if you enjoyed the show, thank you for listening. Please tune back in. We're here Monday through Thursday at 8 hour time, which is Pacific time. And then also Saturdays at 8, and then we play our Sunday brunch show. So we're around playing your old favorite tunes,
And ours.
not to mention our favorite tunes. And
Tell
yeah,
us
if you enjoyed the music and feel like tipping the band, we're the band, and we thank you for the tips. They really help support what we're doing. That's that. Love you guys lots. Have a nice day tomorrow. We will be back Saturday. Please join us.